Hai hai hai, apa kabar kalian semuanya? Semoga semuanya sehat selalu ya guys. Oh iya, di video kali ini aku mau ngajak kalian keliling ke kebun anggur. Are you ready, Minman?
I'm ready.
Ikutin kita terus ya guys. Ya ya. Untungnya hari ini cuacanya panas banget. Cuacanya panas, habis hujan, jadi nggak terlalu panas, yang sedang-sedang gitu loh guys. Seperti itu ya. Iya mas. Semuanya. Jadi ini guys, kita lagi. Anggur. Kan ini saya anggur.
Anggur.
Anggur. Inte anggura, anggur. Masih kecil-kecil, guys. Ini, gengs. Anggurnya. Sekil.
Swedish speaker, then I can also take it in Swedish, of course, if there are some terms and so forth. So we have 4 hectares around here, and on these 4 hectares we have 15,000 plants. And we planted these vine plants in 2011, in May of 2011, so it's still a pretty young vineyard. And before we got them here, we were preparing this field. This is a southwestern slope, and you can see this was before like a gravel slope, and you can see that there is a lot of sand and gravel and stones in the ground, but that we like to have when you plant vines, because you want the roots to travel really far down into the ground. And when you have good drainage, if you have a lot of stones in the ground, then the roots can really work themselves down. You usually say that there will be more complex vines when they get to kind of force themselves down the root system. And then also, of course, the roots then will bring up nutrients from different layers further down. And also this vine is going to stand here for many years, so you want to have it well secured in the ground. And it also can take more difficult weather and so forth when it has these deep roots. In case you get drought, for example, which we had in 2018, it hardly rained at all, then of course it's good with this deep root system. Then all these 15,000 plants, it's one kind. We only have one kind here at Estad. It's a green grape, so it'll be white wine, and it's called Solaris. And Solaris is a very common grape here in Sweden. There are temperatures. So in the winter time, they take down to minus 25 degrees. And in the summer, these grapes, they ripen a little bit, can then take part of this nitrogen and this nutrition then from these different plants. So it's good to grow a little bit of different things in the vineyard in order to give the benefit to the vines. So that was a little background to our field. Now we will take a trip and kind of see what happens to the vine over the year. So if we start there at the end of January, we go out here and we start to cut down all these kind of branches that you see here. The thick limb here down here, that one we just leave, but I cut everything down to here, so all these branches will go away. I save one branch from this year, from the year before. So when I've cut everything clean, I have only one branch left. And the next thing I will do, I take this branch and I kind of bend it down and twirl it around this wire here, so kind of have one branch that is laying horizontally here. You can see that on all of these. And this one is called a simple guyot. Guyot is a French word, and it's a pretty common way to tie up vines. But there are many different ways to do it. And of course that depends on what kind of grape variety you have. It depends on the rules in the region where you are. And it also depends on
Ini adalah kebun anggur di sini kita bisa makan dan anggurnya masih kecil-kecil. Kita nggak boleh ngetik ya sekarang hajat mau kecil-kecil. Masih kecil-kecil anggurnya, nggak boleh petik. Jadi ini.